Okay, this is the sound you never want to hear. It usually happens in the middle of the night that a tornado is about to hit your area. This is how I stay safe and prepared. Watch and see.
Okay, guys, it is Sarah, and I want to talk about a little bit more serious topic. We are facing tornado season in the area I live, and pretty much a lot of the U.S. right now do have tornadoes, so it's not even a specific area. Just a quick background so we get started. I've been in a total of 4 tornadoes. I've lost my house once. I've had major damage several times, so I take preparedness a little seriously. So let me show you what I take in my bag that I take into my tornado shelter. Sometimes you can have a closet in your home that's a designated shelter. Some people have underground shelters, so all kinds of stuff. These are the items I take with me, just in case I come out and my house is damaged, or lights are out, power's out, water's out, which are all things that has happened. I've had not to deal with power being out for 3 weeks, water being out for 2 weeks, and then the house was damaged on top of that. So let me show you what I take with me. Okay, so first and foremost, my Jackery. This is my portable power bank that is charged by either your regular electric outlet or car or solar. So I have this charged all the time. This will be going in the shelter with me, and that's numero uno. Okay, so it has, if you don't know already, it has the two regular 110. It has USB, USB-C, and this is the charger to charge it if you're doing wall outlet. This is if you're using your car charger. So this goes with me. Get that out the way. All right, so this is in no specific order, but I do want to tell you tornadoes usually happen at night. So a lot of people are sleeping. So you want to prepare for it. My area has tornado sirens. Yeah, so that's usually how I got alert. I also keep an eye on the weather. I'm up all night if I know there's going to be tornadoes anyway. So make sure that you're wearing proper clothing. For your feet, you do not want to be wearing flip-flops or Crocs or anything like that. You want to be wearing like sneakers or boots, because even if you come out from the tornado shelter after the tornado, a lot of people get hurt because their house is damaged, their yard's damaged, there's a lot of debris. They're stepping on nails and things like that in the middle of the night or in the morning. Make sure you're wearing proper shoes. Clothing wise, you want to be wearing something fitted, like that you can move in. So leggings, something like that, that's movable. You, as far as tops, you want to wear something that's not going to get snagged on a lot of things. So something fitted as well, and something long sleeve. Stay away from shorts and things like that, because if a tornado's hitting, there's going to be debris and all of that. You just want to be as protected as possible. I know sometimes people put helmets on their children, but right now I'm just speaking for as an adult. Okay, so with that, and then one of the things I do have is my bag. I usually travel with this bag. It's like medications, Tylenol, allergy medication. If you have prone to stomach issues, you want to have that, and then also bug repellent, because when a tornado hit, it rains, and if you have damage, there's going to be a lot of still water. It's already that time of year anyway, so there's going to be a lot of mosquitoes in the environment. So you want to have a mosquito repellent. So that's what I kind of keep in this bag. And then, of course, this bag is just all of my chargers. This is my chargers for my Jackery. This is my phone chargers. This is everything. All kinds of chargers goes in here. So we'll go ahead and put that down. And then this bag again is for all of my power banks. I have a ton of power banks. I love power banks. I just have maybe about 7 or 8 of them. You'll recognize a lot of them from the TikTok shops. So all of my power banks are charged and up and ready to go in this particular designated bag. In this bag also, I have this. If I can get it open, it is like a string light that you can put up to your power bank. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's really, really good. And I have that. And then I also have two amazing flashlights. These are USB flashlights. If you have battery power flashlight, great. There's no problem with those. I have two USB flashlights. I also can have batteries if I want, but these are what I use for lighting. Okay, so these are always charged and ready to go. The weather is usually muggy and hot. I'm going to be in a closed environment in a closet. I usually have two of my fans just in case it gets a little hot and humid in there. So I have those charged up and ready to go. Okay. All right, so this is another for emergency kits. I have my emergency bag right here, and this would just include some basic items. I have a thing, I always have duct tape, because if you have any kind of injury, with tornadoes, emergency rooms are full. You sometimes the ambulance cannot even get to neighborhoods and things like that, so you have to be self-sufficient. So I usually will have my emergency kit, which just includes the basic sanitizers. I carry these sanitizing wipes. I even carry larger wipes. I have alcohol. I would have a poncho. I have gloves. I have a cutting tool. So just in case I have to cut anything, just for whatever reason. So I do have all of that in my emergency bag. I have masks. I also have gloves. Make sure, guys, when you have an emergency bag that you don't use often, make sure that you're going through it. Like this is my bag of masks and gloves. Make sure you're replacing these, because sometimes these gloves can go bad. So I have that in there. I have sanitizers. And things like that. So those are all of the things that are in my emergency little kits, right? Okay, so now also, this is something I have with me at all times. This is a crank radio. You need an alternative form to get your information if you can. So I have a crank radio. How it works, you just crank it up for about 30 seconds. And see, it has a flashlight as well, but it has a radio that you can turn on right here and get your information. I love it because it does not need battery. and it's pretty cool. I use this, I test it all the time, make sure everything is up and running. And yeah, this is how it looks like. I have this in my bag as well. Okay, so that is gone. Now, water. I do have water in my um emergency closets. But I also like these. I fill these with ice, or I would just put water in it, freeze it, and so it's something cold just in case it's humid, which it usually is in that closet. So I have something cold and in a reusable bottle. Now, for personal items, take whatever you feel that makes you feel comfortable. I do suggest you have a little bit of cash. I know a lot of people were in a cashless environment, but having a little bit of cash is awesome because a lot of times when the system breaks or electric is out, a lot of these stores don't even have, the electric to scan your card, or ATM's not working. A little bit of cash will help you out. Most importantly, guys, I need you to know you should have all of your documentation, especially in the way we are now in this country. You want to have all of your documentation because if you lose your house, you lose your car, and you're trying to get assistance, you need ID. You need to prove who you are. You even need to prove if you want to come back to your neighborhood that you live in that neighborhood. So make sure I have all of my ID. You have your passport, you have your real ID, you have your driver's license, you have something that says you own that house. Make sure you have all of those phone numbers if you have to contact those places to let them know that your home is damaged and you need someone to come out. Make sure you have all of your personal identification because these things will be almost impossible to get quickly. Usually all of those resources are closed. There's no one there. Also, guys, put gas in your car. You don't have to fill it up if you don't have the funds, but have enough gas to be able to move around if your car does survive the tornado. And you may have to stay in your car. So make sure you have those things in place. I will do another video to show you guys, to let you guys what I have in my house in general, in case I have to stay.